of the J. Renees and the Proxies and the Nicole Knights and the St. John's. There's a problem behind all of the Armani and the Versace and the Cerruti and all of the Magdalens and the David Eatons. There is a problem that lies beneath the surface. Touch your neighbor. Say, neighbor, I think he might be talking about me. All right, I'm talking about me because truth be told, I came with a problem. One thing we have to grasp is that we all need some work on some areas in our lives. Whether it be in ministry, whether it be in our jobs, whether it be in our homes. When we are able to realize that we are not perfect, we can, watch this, and can never be perfect in this existence because of this sinful flesh. When we realize that we cannot be perfect in this existence, then we are on our way to getting past some stuff in our lives. Because many times we have the tendency to blame ourselves for stuff that we didn't have any control over. We were just a pawn in the entire equation. Here it is. I came to let you know there are some things that happen in your life that you will never know that you were just a pawn in the equation. Because watch this, the people who are really involved will never tell you your place in the situation. But we'll talk about that later. One thing that you have to understand is that I'm glad that I can't be perfect. I don't want to be perfect right now. Because where I am in my life, I need so much grace. Perfect folk can't have grace. Perfect folk can't be redeemed. Perfect folk don't need justification. Perfect folk don't need sanctification. Perfect folk don't need joy. They don't need peace. They don't need happiness. They don't need favor because they've got it all together. But one thing I came to let all of us know, and I'm just going to talk about me, and maybe you can co-sign that when I came in here, I came in not perfect. I came in needing grace. I need all the mercy I can get. I need all the favor I can get. I need all the love I can get. I need all the joy that I can get. So I will stand in front of you and tell you, guess what? I ain't got it all together. I'm not Mr. It. And some of you can say the same thing. No, you're not Mr. It. No, you're not Miss It. No, you're not Mr. Religiosity. And you're not Mrs. Religiosity either. Because we've all sinned and fallen short. And when we can come in here and say, I've got a problem, God will meet us where we are and deal with our issue. Because he never deals with who you think you are. He deals who he called you to be. Touch your neighbor and say, neighbor, take the mask off. We were walking around in Walmart one time, me and all of my four children, all of my four children. And what happened was my 4-year-old, she's the youngest. She's going to turn 5 on Tuesday. We were riding in Walmart, and she said, Daddy, I love you. I said, you don't love me. She said, I do love you. I said, you don't love me. She said, I do love you. I said, you don't even know me. I said, you only been here 4 years. You don't know me. She said, I do know you. I said, who am I? She said, you daddy. I said, I'm so much more than that. I say, I'm not just your daddy. I say, I'm their daddy. They've been here longer. I say, I'm your mama's husband. I say, I'm a church's pastor. I say, I'm somebody's son. I'm somebody's brother. I'm more than just your daddy. She said, well, then who are you? I said, I'm Jesus' child. She said, I said, you can't tell that I'm Jesus' child. 4 years old now. Remember that. She's 4 years old. I said, you can't tell that I'm Jesus' child? She said, I said, I'm Jesus' child. I said, you don't know me. You think you know me. She said, well, then take off your mask. Out of the mouth of babes. And that let me know if a 4-year-old could see past my dysfunction. If a 4-year-old can see that I'm still playing games, then when somebody comes in here and I stand before somebody, I need to go ahead and air it out and let you know that I ain't got it all together. So you don't judge me the wrong way. So you can say that, guess what? Pastor said he didn't have a problem, or he said that he does have a problem. So here it is. I'm going to pray for him while he stands before me. And you've got to realize that everybody in your life has a problem. So you can't judge